Welcome. This week we're going to talk about how to set up a Firebase project, and we're going to talk about how to take a Firebase project, which is a NoSQL database. It's not your relational database at your typical relational database. And what we're going to talk about here is how to connect it to a working web application, such as we'll use JavaScript within this exercise. So first thing, make sure you have a Google account. That will be very helpful. So if you don't, go ahead and set up a Gmail account, and we'll get started. So we'll click Get Started. As you see here, I have a million different projects. You'll click Add Project, and you'll come up with a name. So we'll call this Test, if I don't already have it. You know what? I'll call it something else. I'll call it NBA Players, even though that's not what I'm creating. So I give it some type of project name, click Continue. You can enable this or enable it. I keep it enabled because if I want to use Google Analytics for the project to manage different measurements, different metrics, then it could be helpful. But for the most part, I'm fine with that. So you choose what account. So I have different accounts here. I'm going to create a new account, and I'm just going to call this PPU test. And that means that's just for my account for Google Analytics. I accept. That's fine. And so now right now it's just creating the project. It's usually pretty quick. All right, cool. I'll again, since my project's ready, I'll hit continue, and it should open up my project. Now, here's the thing: when you go into the project, as you can see here, you have multiple different environments that you could use. So you could use iOS, you could do Android, or web. But for our case, we're going to use web. All right, so now you need to register your app. So give it some type of name. I'm just going to call it NBA Players again. You can use Firehost setting if you want, but we're just going to click register app for now. Perfect. So once you do that, you're going to get this source code. So what I recommend you to do is copy it and put it somewhere, a safeguard of some sort. So I'm just going to put it in my notepad. I don't know if I have Sublime here. I don't have Sublime on here. All right, so we'll do a text edit. And a doc. Perfect. So that way I have it somewhere where I can go and grab it later. All right, we can easily come back to this if we need to. And we'll hit continue to console. And that is part of our thing right now. So part one is pretty simple, straightforward. This part right here will walk you through how to set up your environment. Watch my next video and we'll talk about how to link it to a web app. Thanks for watching, guys.